My name is Hanson. I've been coming to Real Life Church on and off for the last 5 years, and this is the story of my moment. About 5 years ago, my friend Amanda had invited me to church after a sleepover, and the choice was go to church or go home. So I decided to go to church and hang out with her, and it was fun, but I hadn't been interested in having a relationship with Jesus or having fun attending church or anything like that. It was just to hang out with people. I had met a few new friends there, but it wasn't a big deal to me. But then my friends were still really persistent in getting me to keep going to church and kept nagging me and encouraging me, and which was good because it kept me coming occasionally. And the summer after I graduated, I had made a huge new group of friends who all came to Undivided, and they were all really cool. And if I wasn't going to Undivided, then I wasn't in the friend group. And so I kept coming, and it was really fun. It got more fun. The more I kept coming, I felt more involved. And so when all my friends talked about going to summer camp, I was like, oh, okay, I guess I'm going to go too, because that's where all of my friends are going to be for a whole week, and I'm not going to be with any of them. So I decided I was going to go. So the few weeks before summer camp, they were preaching on expectations and having expectations going into doing something big like summer camp. And so we were encouraged to pray about our expectations. And I decided, well, I guess I could pray. And that was the first time I had prayed since I was 11. And I just went for it, and I had asked God for all of these things to be shown to me, because it was a time in my life where I was seeking faith, but I didn't know what I was looking for. I wasn't sure what it felt like. I didn't know how to approach it. I couldn't hear or feel anything like I thought I was supposed to from God. So my prayer was just a list of things, if He could possibly send it to someone and have them come talk to me, and just so I could feel like I was being connected. And I just never thought I could ever understand what that felt like, even though I had been trying for so long. We go to camp, and it was the second night of camp when Monica had come up to me and had said everything that I had prayed about. And I did not know Monica at all. We had said hi to each other a few times, but we did not know each other. And she had just answered every single one of my prayers from God, and just Him speaking through her to me was the moment. It was the biggest feeling I had ever experienced. It was massive. It was unbelievable, and I thought I could never have felt that. It was like a huge weight off my heart and off my shoulders, and it was amazing, and there's no other way I could describe it. It was just so great. My little sister has always really looked up to me, so before, when I had talked to her about faith, she was also really unsure of what she was thinking. She didn't know what to believe. So I think that having all of my family come together and come to church and just be inspired together has been something that I don't feel like I had control over. God always had control over it, but using me to encourage the rest of my siblings to come was really cool. My little brother, who my friends had invited to camp when I invited him to hang out with us, found that he could be more open about his faith. It was something that he was, I wouldn't say embarrassed about, but just didn't feel like he could share to other people. And now he's super involved with worship, really involved with the youth group, is a major role model for a lot of the kids now. He's just a really cool guy, and he's changed his life a lot too. Every day has been a huge growing experience for me. Before, I was depressed and anxious and uninspired and unmotivated. I had no sense of direction to where I was going, and I was just so unsure of myself. And now every day I'm encouraged to start doing something new or continue with what I'm inspired to be doing, and I feel constantly supported by God. And I didn't think I could ever have anyone who was so reliable as Jesus is for me. And every single day has just been a growing experience like no other. I grew more in the last 6 months than I can say that I've grown in the last 19 years.